What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I actually wanted to do a declutter for you guys because I'm in the midst of my decluttering series, but Tilbury is having a sale at the moment until the 5th, and I did buy something from the sale myself, and I wanted to do a sort of like updated maybe summer style video where I just show you guys kind of summer makeup. Lately I've been going foundation free, and I just picked up this one, the Unisex Healthy Glow. I've always wanted to try this, and it kind of just kickstarted this idea of let's just do a fun get ready with me style video, Tilbury products for the summer. So let's get started. I just got out of the shower. That's why I look the way that I do. I used the Lisa Eldridge cleanser. I recently reviewed this as a first impression. I'm still using it every single day. But for the rest of my, skincare and makeup routine, I do want to use Tilbury products as much as I can. So you're gonna see the end of this one. I also reviewed this one. This is the Tilbury Glow Toner because there's no actives in here, so you can incorporate it into your skincare routine pretty easily. There's a decent amount of niacinamide in here, so it did really help with my hyperpigmentation. The reason I was a little bit critical on this is it made me feel like it was made for, at least the description, it made me feel like it was made for sensitive skin or people with sensitive skin, and it does have a pretty like hefty fragrance of like citrus type of smell. So far, I did really enjoy my time with this. I finished it and didn't cause any breakouts. Would I repurchase it? No, probably not. It's just not my favorite skincare item of the range, but I did really enjoy getting to know this product and getting to know a little bit more about Tilbury skincare. I want to go foundation free today, so I am going to use my Magic Cream. I usually use Magic Cream actually for my nighttime routine because it's a little bit heavy underneath makeup for me. I have combination skin, leaning oily, and this is a little bit thick for me, but it does, whatever it does to my skin feels plump in the morning, looks super beautiful. So I do feel like it's worth the hype, and I kind of get it. It is very pricey, it's very expensive. So this is definitely an item I would say get it on a sale. And right now the Magic Cream, it's a refillable pot. So this is glass, but this little container inside is refillable. You can get it engraved if you're into that. I personally am. I love getting things engraved, and I wouldn't recommend you to just count on this as your sun protection. But as a moisturizer, as a no makeup base, as a primer, not really for me, but as a moisturizer, hell yeah, it looks super beautiful. Then for the eyes, I'm gonna go in with Magic Eye Rescue. This has a little bit of a pink hue or peachy hue to it. I'm gonna use my ring finger to not apply too much pressure. And this again is a product that I like a lot. It is quite pricey. I do like the little hue to it. I don't think the hue actually does anything to my under eye bags. I still kind of see the under eye bags, but it does make my eye area much more hydrated and ready for makeup. I like this underneath makeup or at the end of the day. And for a while, this was my only eye cream that I used. And this is already a repurchase of mine. Since then, I have found another eye cream that I like a little bit more because I do have under eye bags and hyperpigmentation, and it's not even hyperpigmentation, just under eye, darkness. And I'm always trying to offset that a little bit. I love this Magic Eye Rescue. I think it has some tough competition in my collection right now, but not to say that I wouldn't recommend this. I actually would recommend this eye cream. So again, if you're looking into getting more into the Tilbury skincare range, I actually think that Magic Cream and the Magic Eye Rescue are pretty good products, and I think Magic Cream is the one that I would recommend the most. Before I'm going in with the Healthy Glow, which I believe is a tinted moisturizer, I want to put on my SPF. The SPF that I've been loving lately is this one. This is by Beauty of Joseon. This is a K-Beauty SPF, and I've seen this all over TikTok. Last year, this was just the sunscreen for everyone. This is about how much I apply, and this is a chemical sunscreen, so for anyone that has a deeper complexion, chemical sunscreens usually don't leave any like tint or residue behind, so no white cast. Okay, so now we have that step down. Let's go in with the tinted moisturizer. I recently decluttered my last foundation from Tilbury. I tried both the Beautiful Skin Foundation, which was way too glowy for me, and I used to love the Light Wonder Foundation. Lately, I have been going, I like going foundation free. I think my skin just looks better without foundation. I still really like skin tints, and I'm trying different tinted sunscreens. But this product kind of, it piqued my interest. I'm hoping that the tone that this has, because there's only one tone, so I'm hoping that the tone really works for me, and I'm just gonna give it a shot. This is the Unisex Healthy Glow All Year Hydrating Summer Tint Moisturizer. It has 40 milliliters or 1.3 fluid ounces. It's made in Italy and a 12-month shelf life. Apply it on its own or on top of your daily facial moisturizer for a natural healthy glow. So let's open up this cap. And there's a little protective seal. So this is the only product that I'm using today that is a first impression. The rest of the products that I'll be using today, I have used before. Okay, so it's coming out white, but I believe if you mix it up, it should become some sort of tint. Okay. Interesting. Let's try to apply it on one side of the face, see what it looks like, see if the tint is flattering, if it accentuates my pores, and covers my redness, of course. Oh, that's an odd smell. It smells like melons? Like, it has a melon smell. I think in English you would call them maybe like cantaloupes. It smells like cantaloupes to me. I see a little bit of a tint on my neck, but not too much. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Again, I'm only using it on one side of the face. Oh yeah, see here? Oh, now I can tell. This is an interesting product. So the reason why I was interested in this product is because I love the Chantecaille, anti-aging face tint. And because I love the face tint so much, I've been kind of looking into more of these kind of bronzer type of products, maybe more like skincare infused with makeup. Okay, so this is one side of my face done. It's burning a little bit on this side, like around my nose flare, and I don't know why that is. At the moment, it feels tacky. I still smell the component a little bit, or like the product a little bit, but not too much. And so far, it's done very little to decrease my redness. Did do a little bit of diffusing my pores, and it's also adding a shine. The burning sensation is slowly fading away. I'm just gonna blend out my neck area a little bit better. Here you definitely see it. Oh, my neck is so... I love wearing turtlenecks, but my neck is so white. So this is almost my skin color, and I think it looks good, guys. So far, so good. So I'm gonna do the other side and continue on. The weird part about this product is that you feel kind of like balls or something, like little pigment balls popping about. They're so tiny, but you do feel like, it almost feels like one of those chemical or one of those physical exfoliants that you sometimes have, where you feel like little sand grains in it, like are infused in it. Okay, so this is the face all done. And guys, I actually quite like the finish of this. I really wonder how this is gonna wear. It does feel kind of tacky on the skin. It hasn't dried down or anything. It feels incredibly dewy, but it does look really nice. I think my skin looks overall, it just looks like a bit of an improvement. I hope this dries down on me. My skin looks healthy, so I did really do what it's supposed to do. I'll keep you guys updated, but for now, I'm quite happy with the results. What do you guys think? Okay, so I'm not gonna do a lot to the skin. I'm just gonna show you guys some of the products that I really like from the collection overall. So maybe you guys wanna pick it up on a sale. I am gonna go in with the Beautiful Skin Concealer. I believe I have mine in the shade 5. I still really like this concealer. And for a no makeup day, this usually wears pretty well, just on its own. So if you're insecure about a few blemishes, you can use it for your blemishes. I really like it underneath the eyes. And this is all I'm gonna use. I wanna keep the bronziness that this gave. I just washed all my brushes, so I'm gonna go in with an older brush. This is the Morphe M536. Before I'm going in with the powder, I do want to use the Magic Wands, or what are these called? Hollywood Contour Wands, and the Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wands. I love all of the wands, even the highlighter ones, so I would definitely recommend them. These are some of my favorites of Charlotte Tilbury. The only thing I don't like about them is the applicator. I tend to not even click this one open. I just try to use as much that is on, like as a residue on this little poof. This is a nice contour color, and I love contouring the eyes with this, like this. A little bit underneath the mouth. Then going in with Peach Pop I have two shades. I have Pillow Talk and Peach Pop, but I think Peach Pop is the one for the summer. So if I want to do a summery look, or maybe springtime. I'm always surprised at how neon this looks when I apply it, but it doesn't translate this neon once you kind of rub it out. Instead of a like highlighter, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is a much softer highlighter, and I feel like a better blend with this Peach Pop. And this is the Complexion All Dewy and Done. Now I'm gonna powder, and during this sale I did finally buy the original Charlotte Tilbury powder again. I had the Airbrush Flawless one, the white one. It's great for under eye brightening, but that's just not the look I'm going for. This is a repurchase of mine, so I've had this powder before, and I love this powder. This is actually kind of like my holy grail right now. I just love how blurring this powder is. So let's powder one side of the face so you guys can see what it looks like. I mean, come on. You guys see that, right? This is dewy. This is glowy. I love this powder so much, guys. I had to repurchase it. This is such a great powder. I've reviewed this a few times, I believe, on my channel, comparing it to other powders that I have in my collection. But this is still an amazing powder. I love how blurring it is. It really makes me feel like I have a filter on. It's not the most long wearing powder that I have in the sense of full disclosure, but it's one of the best ones that I own. For eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with the Legendary Brows by Charlotte Tilbury. I slowly am loving this more and more and more. Not too much. I don't want to overdo the brows. I just want to tint them a little bit. Just gonna keep them like this. Oh, so far I'm really liking my complexion. There's still a little bit of tackiness to it from the Healthy Glow, but I do really like how this looks. I am going to do something for the eyes, but for lips, I want to go in with this one. This was a limited edition lipstick, so I don't know if it's still available, but this was in the shade Island Dream, and this is such a nice summer color. I don't know if I'm going to go in with a lip liner. A few lip liners by Charlotte Tilbury, but I just don't know if they're the right shade. Oh my god. Look how tiny this is. I believe this is Iconic Nude. This used to be my go-to. Oh, I'm gonna use Iconic Nude. Perfect. This is the kissing formula, so it's really nice and hydrating. If you can still get this one is in the limited edition packaging with a little like faux crystals on top. Okay, for eyes, I'm a little bit confused on what to do, because on one hand, I feel if this was a true routine that I did in the springtime and summer, I probably would go in with a single shadow. I'm a single shadow lover, and the one that I'm gravitating towards most is this one, Rose Gold. With that said, I barely use my quads on camera, and this is a really nice bronzy quad. This is the Golden Goddess one, and I think that this also would be really nice. So I think for the sake of I really want to showcase one of these quads, I want to use this one. But I think realistically, I would probably go for, a single shadow. I'm going to go in with an Unknown Smashbox brush, and I think I'm going to use the bottom two shades and see how far I'll get. Adding a little bit of definition to the outer corners. I really like the quads, guys. Again, if you can get this on a sale, I do think it's worth it. And for some reason, these quads always make me feel very luxe. So this is one shade. Then I want to go in with the pop shade right there. Pop it on the lid. Look how stunning this is. Oh, this is so beautiful and glowy. I'm gonna tight line with my Charlotte Tilbury Duo Liner. This is the Super Nudes Duo Liner. I'm gonna use the brown side. Going to put a little bit in the inner corner of this brighter shade. And this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Okay, so I personally think that I look I look stunning. I don't know. I feel good. I like this makeup. It's simple enough for anyone to do at home. It's foundation free. It has kind of glowy skin. I have a few favorite products that I definitely want to recommend. First off, if you're going to go for the sale, Magic Cream, I would recommend it. Out of all the skincare that I've so far tried from the brand, I actually really enjoyed this Unisex Healthy Glow. Mine is already dirty. I'm so sorry, guys. But I don't dare to give you a full analysis on this yet because this is the first time that I'm using this. But so far, it does look really good. My skin does still feel tacky, so if you don't like that, then definitely even don't go for this one. But if you are around my skin type, so I'm about shade 5, 6, 7 in Charlotte Tilbury shades. It kind of depends on, you know, what season we're looking into. I think that you can definitely rock a shade like this. It just gives a little bit of a bronzy glow. Definitely a glow, a little bit of a bronze. Not as much bronze as the Chantecaille one, but this one was about half the price as the Chantecaille one. So, you know, also this one comes in a tube, which I like a little bit better. But so far, I've really been enjoying this. Again, I don't dare to recommend it just yet because it's a new product in my collection. Other products that I would recommend, any of the wands, for example. I think the wands are a beautiful formulation. They do get a little dirty, so that's the only flaw with them. But they are quite pricey for the amount of like 12 milliliters that you get. So getting them on a sale, definitely recommend. So Magic Cream and the wands. I've also, you know, the powder, guys. The powder is one of my favorite powders of all time. And I would definitely recommend this. Again, on a sale, will be really great. I love Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows, and the quads is where I kind of fell in love with Charlotte Tilbury as a brand. This is the quad Golden Goddess. If you like the eye look that I did today, I only used 3 shades. I didn't use this grayish shade. But the nice thing about the quads is you do have kind of like this circle that you can follow if you don't know how to apply eyeshadow or you're kind of confused. They always give you steps, no matter what, not even just for the quads, but also for the 6-panners. There's always kind of like a step system to it. So it's kind of dummy proof, which I really like. The quads are very expensive. I do feel like this is kind of like a luxury purchase. So again, getting it on the sale, would definitely recommend it. Lastly, what I would recommend is, I guess maybe the brow products. Yeah, I know I use the eyeliner and I use the Flawless Filter. I think they're good products, but I don't know if they're like outstanding. I also really like the Kissing Formula by Charlotte Tilbury. It's a really nice range of, you know, colors that they have. So Kissing Formula I would recommend, and the brow products. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. I want to thank you guys all so much for watching, and for those of you that have subscribed already, thank you guys all so much for subscribing and just being engaging in the comment section, liking my videos. It really helps my channel out a lot. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers, which you know, for my little channel, something that started with 0, I think 3,000 is a really big number. And I'm just very proud of this channel and the community that I'm slowly building here. And yeah, I definitely want to make sure to thank you guys more and more for just engaging with me in the comment section. With that said, if you haven't subscribed already and you want to explore this brand together, please do so. I'd love to have you. I also have a playlist with all my Charlotte Tilbury content on my channel, especially if you're my shade buddy, for example. You can kind of draw inspiration from that and see all my older Charlotte Tilbury videos, because I do like to explore this brand a lot. Like this video if you liked anything about this video. Comment down below if you liked the final result, because personally I do really enjoy what I'm seeing right now, but I don't know how it translates on camera. I also want to wish you guys a very beautiful and happy day. I hope you guys are healthy and happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!